Hi everyone, this is Mark Nejma. Happy holidays. I'd like to talk to you about ENDPQ stock. Uh, the latest development is, as we all probably know, that the company has filed a reorganization plan that eliminates shareholders. Well, I'd like to talk about this. Number one, I don't take anything serious after watching this bankruptcy because, as you know, they had a stalking horse bid that was presented and now they've backed off of that. They backed off of that because it wasn't appropriate. You don't sell a $29 billion company for $6 billion. Now with this reorganization plan, I have a feeling that it will be disallowed as well. And I do think that this is more of a stall tactic because everyone, just about everyone who's in bankruptcy, is kind of waiting to find out what the Supreme Court says about the Purdue Pharma deal. Now, there's a lot of speculation from all sides that we're going to get paid as stockholders or we're going to lose everything. Both are very possible. And I think that the Justice Department has a case here saying like, hey, you can't say that you need to reorganize everything. You're a very wealthy company and you're functioning just fine and you're making profits. So it's a stalemate between the Justice Department as well as the ENDPQ management, Endo management. So I think that either they're going to wait for the Supreme Court decision to really strategize what has to be done, or this will be mulled over for months uh, because it's just too complicated. Um, to what or how much will Endo gain by getting rid of shareholders with a reorganization plan? Uh, I'd like to hear your feedback. My number is 215-219-7699. I don't claim to be the smartest person in the world. I'd like to know their strategy. If you're a bankruptcy attorney, you can give me some insight. I'd like to know. Uh, it's not about, rah, rah, let's make some money on the stock market. This is a complicated and interesting a learning session about the stock market and how things can go well or go bad. Uh, Endo International is a company that's well needed in American society company because we're trying to wean ourselves away from China. And although they've been involved in the opioid crisis, I think it behooves the United States to maintain a good, strong company that's making generic drugs, especially uh, because there are so many generic drugs that are still needed. Now, I think that it's important that the company goes through this process of reorganization because you don't want this epidemic of opioids to bring down an entire company like it's brought down so many other companies. So let's see what happens. Let's have a good holiday. Let's not even think that we have the result yet for Endo International. Let's just think of the miracles of life and realize that investing in pharmaceutical companies is a good thing because those drugs, they help people. Have a great holiday. This is Mark from newsweed.com. See you later.